how much will it cost Colombia to maintain this war for 30 years more? How much does it cost to continue this factory of victims? History teaches us that war is always more costly than peace. And in Colombia, we are fed up with war and we want peace.
Do we even know at this point in the process, because it's not a done deal, it's got the 6-month deadline, so those convicted of war crimes, crimes against humanity, they will get reduced sentences for confession or they won't? They will be able to hold positions in office or they won't? They could get extradited to the US or they won't? Do we know those answers at this point?
Of course we know those answers. The most responsible will get reduced sentences if they tell the truth, if they assume their responsibility, and if they repair the victims. If they collaborate with what is called transitional justice, they will get reduced sentences, minimum of 5 years, maximum of 8 years. The ones that don't collaborate, hide the truth, don't assume responsibility, will get a sentence of 20 years. Can we guarantee that every single FARC member will go into the peace deal? No. But whoever remains outside will be attacked, will be subjected to the military and the judicial strength of the state as any criminal band. Will they do politics? Of course. That's the whole purpose of this peace process, for them to lay down their arms and continue their ideological struggle through legal means. That's exactly what a peace process is all about. Of course they can do politics, and they will have all the guarantees to do politics, but without arms, without violence. Will they get extradited to the United States? No. They will not get extradited to the United States because nobody is going to lay down their arms to come to the United States jail for 40 years.
So could Timoshenko end up running for president?
Why not? But I don't think he'll get many votes.
President Uribe, the Twitter storm in which he has just ripped you, the agreement, I mean, it's been, on a personal level, how does it feel to see him to do that?
Well, it doesn't affect me because I don't read his Twitters.
There's so many issues that Latin America in particular are facing because of what's going on with the plunge in commodities, the weakness that we see in China, the decline that you're seeing as a result of the decline in revenues that you're seeing as a result of the decline in oil prices. What are you doing to offset that? How do you deal with it?
I say to many people, and I learned this in the Navy, when I was in the Navy, if you have a port of destiny, you can use all the winds, even if hurricanes, in your favor. One of the criticisms that every Minister of Finance and every Minister of Trade has had is we have an overvalued currency. Well, now we don't. And it's a tremendous opportunity because we were approaching the Dutch disease. I say we had a Dutch cold because we were becoming too dependent on oil and minerals. Well, now we have a tremendous opportunity to strengthen the other sectors of the economy: housing, infrastructure, agribusiness. The investment we're doing in infrastructure is unprecedented in the history of Colombia. It's the biggest investment in the whole of Latin America, close to $15 billion. We have connected the whole of Colombia. This is something that people thought it was impossible, and we said, no, it is possible, and we did it, connecting the whole of the 1,100 municipalities with fiber optic and broadband in order to use also technology in order to increase our productivity. We are making huge investments in education, which is a long-term, most important investment. We are doing in the next 3 years what we were going to do in 70 years. We're going to build 30,000 new classrooms, 1,500 new schools in the next 3 years. This is already in motion. So you have many engines of growth to maintain our growth rate, and with peace, we'll do much more.